here's this thing. I've got it all kind of working. It's a Case 220 full hydraulic. So it's a little tiny tractor, but that 10 horse Tecumseh, I think I don't know, whatever it is, 10 horsepower motor is hooked directly to a hydraulic pump. From there, everything's driven hydraulically. It's real cool. So I've tied into that to put this auxiliary hydraulic on here. Or I'm halfway through. Anyways, from there, I have this motor. I don't know how it's going to run on there. It's a real good motor. I think I have two of them. I have another one somewhere. Anyways, so they will quick couple here, right? Now I'm just going to mount that motor and gear it to whatever PTO speed I need in the front, in the back, or in the front, or I'm thinking a capstan winch running back there. It's just different brackets for that motor. Couple it all over the place, all controlled with that valve, right? I want to cut this tractor in half here, right? Stretch it out, maybe about a foot. I want to make it roomy. All it is that floor. Remember, it's just a hydraulic drive. There's just hydraulic lines running from that motor to that differential, right? There's no mechanical, there's no screwing around, nothing. You chop it in half, extend it, right? I want to make it comfortable. Then when that motor doesn't do what I want it to do anymore, I've got a Wisconsin. I have a little one. I don't know. Came with the deal. Anyways, small little Wisconsin, 20 horse or something or other. This is 10. I'm going to put that in there to that hydraulic pump, and then run an auxiliary hydraulic pump to that control, right? So now I would have 20 horsepower, 10 going to the tractor like it was intended, and a little bit extra to play with, and 10 going to anything else I want to attach to this tractor, right? To do that, probably going to cut that tractor in there somewhere, stretch that all out so that bigger motor fits in there. Then I'm going to build a little bit better front axle, over time. Build something a little bigger, take a bigger tire, like a four-wheeler tire, right? Small profile four-wheel tire, get all that height right, because then I'd like to put a dual in the back, which is just smaller than that one, but like a four-wheeler tire that matches the front, right? So you get the chains and everything going, but if you start bogging down, that four-wheeler tire will start pushing you along, right? And I'd like those front tires to be in some sort of track with everything else, Doesn't work out very good now, but whatever, match that track, make this thing an off-road beast. Because now that I have this auxiliary hydraulic on here, I can now take that hydraulic motor and run longer hoses to it and drive my trailer wheels. If I make that a solid axle through there, drive my trailer wheels by just attaching that if I really need to go off-road, so that I'm already four-wheel drive in the back. If you could do some independent braking on that axle, I don't know if it's open or if it's posi, I haven't really got into that yet, but if you could do some independent braking, you put skis on the front, right? And having them duals, I think that thing would go, especially if you could drive the rear. Whew. If not, then you put those four-wheeler tire tandems in the back and you do that cog drive like they do in whatever that is, Sweden or whatever, they do this shit all the time. Anyways, so this thing should be able to drive and still produce, 8 to 10 gallons per minute at 2,000 psi on an auxiliary on this tiny little tractor, and I'm going to make it big enough that I can build a cab for it and then it's really cool and light, and go in the bush and do some stuff, you know. That's the idea anyways. See what happens. Anyways, today I mounted the valve and got the quick couplers. I got a pile of these Pioneer ends. I think I can make 6 or 7 attachments just with the ends I have. Just a couple in there and then controlled off that, you know. It's real cool. I love this little tractor. I'm gonna make it something cool. I hope so. Anyway, it's fun for now.